Hey guys, my name is Linnea. I know it's only February right now and I'm already thinking about summer. I live in Florida and I have to be prepared this summer because your girl is trying to have some pictures. She wants her Instagram page to be this long. We're going to be making our summer wardrobe now. I genuinely want my summer outfits, summer look to work for anything. I'm going to curate a Pinterest board of all the things that I want summer to look like for me. And we're going to pick and choose certain items that we want to make, that I want to make in particular. You guys are going to watch me go through this because I'm a beginner sewer still to an extent. So we're going to be learning how to do all of this for myself. I don't think that all clothes are very flattering on me. So while I'm also making all of these things, I am going to be learning what works best for my body. You're gonna join me. I hope you enjoyed this journey of us putting together our summer clothes, and I'm so excited to see what it would look like by the end of summer. After I spoke to you guys yesterday, I set up my Pinterest board that I have as far as me wanting to get my summer wardrobe together, even though we're in February. So today I'm about to go to Michael's to get a couple things that I need. I'm a horrible multitasker, but to get a couple things that I need to start on one of the projects. So I'm going into the store for felt to kind of make the beading, I guess, sturdier. I don't know if that'll help. I'm really not sure. I'm just grabbing it because I think it might make it a bit sturdier than just using it on. Sure what the material is that it is. I know I have some though. Okay guys, I am back home, as you can see. These are all of the things that I picked up from Goodwill last night. The pillowcases, I was thinking about making these pants because I think they work perfectly, and I specifically like the pinstripes on it to make the pinstripe like boxer pants that I think are really cute. That's gonna be the first thing that I actually work on to make. Not right now though, because I have to do some stuff for work, but that's gonna be one of the first things that I work on. So that'll probably be the next clip of me figuring out how to make these pants to fit me. And yeah. I finished cutting out the pieces for the pants. This one is one whole piece. I know it looks weird, but that's because I did it as one whole piece. At the corners, it gives me less sewing to do. And then to use less material, I made 2 panels. I guess this will be the front area for the seam. So I made 2 panels. I'm gonna have to join these together first to properly connect it to the back panel. I'm gonna sew like I don't even know, 1/4 inch here because I had to leave some seam allowance so that it'll match up with the front. And after I do that, I'm going to sew along the not the crotch area, but like where you would zip here, and then we'll join it everywhere else. So let me do that. As you guys saw, like I sewed the back of the 2 panels together. They match up basically perfectly to the one piece one. I'm gonna now sew along here to connect them. and then I'll be back to like see how much I have to hem up. My dog just found a freaking shadow, found a top to something, and he's chewing it, so sorry for that noise. I'm gonna take it away from him now. Okay, new angle developed. Okay, so we sewed the two panels together basically. I was wrong, it actually isn't even, but that's okay because it gives me more room around my waist area. Like, this is huge. But now I'm going to basically level out the pants so that I can flip the bottom hem up to create a small ridge. Like something like that. Whatever. It's not gonna be too big because I think I did it a little too short. But yeah, and then after I do that, we're gonna connect it this way, sew the crotch pieces together. And then I'm gonna try it on while it's still big and baggy to make sure I like how it's turning out. Okay guys, also I think I might have to fix my sewing machine after I do this project because it's sounding really weird that how it shouldn't be sounding. I just don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video to figure out how to use a sewing machine. I also never really see anyone with my specific sewing machine, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. If you guys have any, like, if anyone has the same sewing machine as me, it's the Project Runway limited edition brother sewing machine. The CS 8800 PRW is the one that I have. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get back to this project. So they fit basically, which I love, and it's honestly not that short. Like, I'm gonna hem them up to like right here, so it's not that short. It's falling off, and it's kind of like not as baggy because I have shorts underneath here, but they fit. And I still have to make the waistband, remember? So like the fact that it's not necessarily on, it's like a little bit below my waist is okay because I still have to make the waistband. And yeah, I'm excited. These are gonna be cute. Okay, struggle to take it back to chair. Oh, sorry guys. Okay guys, I'm currently in the kitchen with this guy. With Micah. He's so I'm like, we're kind of doing ratatouille, but not really. We're making fried plantains.
Hey, you've been acting stingy lately. One day you take me serious. Don't hold that against me, baby. I'm not sober, I'm just curious. What I gotta do for me to prove I never lose. I can't lose.
Thanks for joining our little cooking piece. Next time we'll have more of a conversation with you guys. Okay, back to the sewing. Back to sewing, but I let some time pass from the time that I last spoke to you guys when I was cooking. I have to work on the waistband, but before I do the waistband, I think I'll just do all the finishing touches once I've assembled everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna work on the waistband. I don't think that I have enough material actually in the remainder material, because I have to make it as thick as the elastic that I have, and the elastic that I have is like that thick. And I don't like I like that the holes are here, but I don't like that these holes are here on this side of the material. So I'm gonna have to cut this one up. And also I want it like these Scandinavian shorts, I want it to be, I want the, like these Scandinavian shorts, I want the lines to be opposite of how the pants are going. But you see how these are going like straight down like that? I want these stripes to go across like this. These are the only two that I have. I mean, I already cut it because I already figured out what I was gonna do. I just did it off camera. I remember that I had this one, this thick one, and I felt like it was gonna be too thick, like too thick of a waistband, but I think I'm okay with that because this is the only other elastic I do have, and this is just way too thin. So we have this one here that I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna add the drawstring material. So yeah, I cut the waistband like width, yeah, off camera. I'm currently seam ripping this part of the pillowcase. I think I made more work for myself with this whole situation, so I'm slightly irritated, but also I might be doing the right thing. So we'll figure it out, because I'm not sure with the waistband. I'm not sure if I should measure this part to my waist as well, or should I just measure it to the width of the actual shorts and just keep the waist, the elastic that I did for my waist at a certain like length or whatever, and it'll just scrunch all to. I think that's what I'm gonna do. If it doesn't work, we can start over and do it, but I'm gonna finish these pants tonight. I have to. I need to. I don't want to bring this in tomorrow. Okay, dilemma. The length of this is shorter than the length of this by like 2 inches, right? Of this, I'll just have to like scrunch this up to fit this, if that makes any sense, which I think will work. Yeah, it should still work. It'll just be smaller waistband than the shorts, which I think is okay. I mean, yeah, it's okay because it's still longer than the elastic, which is what we need to be more. Okay, and now I'm also realizing that it was pointless for me to seam rip this because I would have to sew it right back.
Alright, hey guys, my video was recorded in slow-mo kind of after this, so these are like all sped up. Right now I'm working on the buttonholes that I was going to put in for the drawstring area, and I was choosing between 35 and 37, and here's where I started explaining which one I wanted to go for, and I'm pretty sure I went with 35 because I like the way that it looked better on the material while also giving it a more sturdier presentation, even though it didn't show up best on the sewing pattern that I did, and that's merely because I had the fabric too tight. But I preferred the 35 over, oh no, I think that might be 37. Yeah, 37 over 35, sorry, because it just looked better, and yeah, I felt worked better for the idea that I was going for, and I thought it was much cleaner.
Started this portion of the project, the beading portion, but all of the clips are in slow motion. So let me just show you guys what I've done so far. Traced on the design that I was looking for the design, for the work. I had to like invert it on the computer on my iPad in order for me to actually trace it, and when I trace it, it's the right side, like the right way, if that makes any sense. Originally I planned on putting on the felt and then sewing on it, but I thought that was gonna be a lot of work to like cut out each letter individually and sew it, so I'm just gonna add the felt on after the fact, because that's what it looks like anyways for the Miu Miu one. So I'm gonna do it this way. This is how the first letter I did. I've only done one letter. This took me forever. It's not the prettiest, but I still love it. I think it's really cute. It took me roughly an hour, no, an hour and 20 minutes to wrap the perimeter of this hoop. I got some smaller ones for when I do my other projects, and I did what I used to wrap it was, I think it's twine. I don't remember. The video that I have linked down below that showed me how to do this. Hopefully I finish, I want to say at least 3 or 4 letters. I hope to like finish all of the letters before the end of the night, and it's currently, I don't know how much time. My camera's out of storage. I was literally about to start and I realized I forgot my thread in the room. So let's quickly go get that, and also I need to find my clamps so that I can clamp this to the desk and bead. Chit chat. Today I've been doing like quite a bit of research while I was just like sitting around in the room, and I've been wanting to make prom dresses. This is what it's about. I've been wanting to make prom dresses for quite a few years now. The first prom dress I've ever made was for my little sister, and it was like a last minute thing. I made it in a week. It wasn't like from scratch because there was a base dress that I used to like basically cover up, but I dyed everything. I hand beaded for the first time. So tough. I wish I knew what I knew now, because it wouldn't have gone like that. But I want to make the style of prom dresses that are well known in the Black community, but it's so hard to find like how to do these things. I just recently stumbled across these 2 YouTube creators that are like, I don't even know how they showed up on my YouTube timeline, but like they give so much detail on how to do this stuff. And one of them, she has an Etsy PDF. There's like a video along with it and everything like that, which I think is like so cool and so helpful, because I don't know where to start. I didn't go to school to learn how to sew, but I still love the idea of sewing, and I really want to get into it. Like genuinely, when I was younger, I've always said that I wanted to make like wedding dresses, and starting off with prom dresses, I think that's a great way to start off, to like get into that field of making clothes. I don't really want to stick to just like making my own like little, like there's nothing wrong with me making clothes like this, but I want to be in like the garment. Like I want to make gowns and everything like that, something where you put on for the first time and like for a special moment and you feel so great. And I just want to be a part of that, and I want to be like, I want to figure out how to get into it. And I'm also very judgmental of myself and the work that I do, and I have to give myself credit, because I made my sister's dress with minimal knowledge of sewing, and it came out good. There were some malfunctions, but that was literally my first gown ever, and from there I've made a few things since, and they're pretty good for me being such a beginner at like sewing. There are things that I want to like obviously improve my skills on, which will take a lot of practice. I work on these pieces, not the ones that I'm working on right now per se, but like after I finish my summer wardrobe, I think I want to start making like a prom gown every month and just learning, picking up a new skill. I have one more letter to do, and then I'll fill in the little spots before I start in with the darker blue. I figured out a technique to make it look a bit neater. I'm really excited to get this over with, and all I have to do is the border, so it shouldn't be too hard, which I'm excited about. So I'm probably gonna finish this last letter tonight because it's 5:46 at the moment. I'm gonna finish this tonight and do the border tomorrow, and after doing the border we can attach it to the shirt. And not even, we have to attach it to the felt first and then attach it to the shirt. But I did this a lot quicker than I did the first 2 letters because I did 3 letters today compared to the 2 that I did on like a day each. But I also think that's because I started later and I was just getting a hang of me doing the needle. So I'll be back with the finished product, I guess. I have finished this sweater piece. I added the felt to the back of it. I didn't really make it that thick, but I still like it. So we're about to try on the shirt to see exactly where I'm gonna be placing the beaded patch. I really like how it came out. I know there's some things that I would change if I were to do this again, so I'll keep that in mind, but I'll give you guys like a closer view of what it's looking like. And literally this will finish the project, our first 2 projects of our summer wardrobe. There is like a lot of bunching right here. This is like the first letter I did, and then I did this one, then here, down. This one's a lot thicker than these few letters. I don't know why I put an extra row in this one. It should have been like double rowed in the middle for the O, but it is what it is. It's still cute, and I kind of made a like mistake here, but like I really don't care. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And I would have also changed to just make rows on the top versus like going down this way, if that makes any sense, if you can tell the difference between these and this one. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. Still cute though. Happy I did it.
Here are the final products of these pants. As you can see, they are shaping up a little bit and they don't necessarily fit right, but I'm proud of myself for making them anyways. You can also see with the waistband situation that I was telling you guys about earlier, it didn't align properly, causing it like weird bunching, and the pants also weren't centered, but they were still cute nonetheless. And this shirt, oh my gosh, this shirt, I love it. I love her. I'll definitely be doing this again. I don't know to what, for what. Probably won't be this many letters and probably bigger beads, so we could get through it a little faster. But she was so cute and I'm like so happy, so hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, we finished the first 2 projects and I am genuinely so happy with this whole process. Although I will say there are a few things that I did not like about the projects, like the Scandinavian shirt that I made the first time. You saw the little errors, like where it was bunching up in certain places, and then like if you see on the inside, the drawstring is not even centered. The waistband isn't centered. With that being said though, I started making another pair, which should be done before the end of this week. So we'll have another one. You guys will probably see this on my Instagram. Go follow me on there. I interact now. But yeah, I really loved the way these came out. And then the shirt,
The shirt literally, it's a little janky. I don't know how I ended up making it crooked a little bit, but you can't tell that hard unless you're staring that hard. But I'm wearing a bra in the video for the shirt, but I would most likely not wear a bra, or this would be like a bathing suit kind of like cover up thing that I would wear to the beach and just throw it on top when we leave the beach if I wanted to go out to eat right after, whatever. So yeah, but I'm just happy with everything that this video came out to be, and I'm so happy and thankful if you've gotten to this part of the video. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. If you've gotten it to this point, put the thread emoji. We did it. We did it. Oh yeah. Okay, next video. Hope you guys also enjoy. Watch the whole thing. Love you lots. Bye.